Welcome to WCrypto.
Hello, my friends. Welcome back to WCrypto. Since the last 24 hours, the bears had built a short liquidation wall at 104,300. And guess what? The bulls took it today. After ranging the whole Friday below the yellow horizontal at 103.4K, Bitcoin finally broke it decisively after faking out earlier today. When a daily candle opens at 100.7K and closes at 104,985, a total gain of 3.17%, it's clear. A local peak still hasn't been found. The wave trend confirms this. The green dot from the 7th is still active and hasn't turned down. Zooming into the 1-hour chart, we can spot hot short zones between 104 to 105.4K, what I've marked as short cluster 1. Above that sits short cluster 2, stretching from 106 to 107.4K. Below the current price, we've got long cluster 1 between 100.8 to 102.2K, and long cluster 2 from 98.6 to 100K. These clusters were taken from the 3-day liquidation heat map. At the time of recording, Bitcoin is inside short cluster 1, right around 104.5K. There's still meat on the bone for more upside. On the ETF side, Friday's inflows surged to $321.4 million. BlackRock led with over $356 million in inflows. Now imagine Monday, institutions returning, hungry to grab more Bitcoin, while the pie keeps shrinking with every slice taken. On Friday, the price was still at 103K, just after the sub-100K breakout. Now we're pushing toward 105K, and the ETF crowd hasn't even placed their Monday orders yet. I've closed most of my trades in profit over the last few days. Only one medium-sized position remains from early February, opened at 100.8K. The funding fees have added up, so I'll hold longer to let the trend run and make up for it with higher profits. So far, so good. And in macro news, Taiwanese legislator Ko Ju-chun is making headlines after urging the central bank to adopt Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset. He proposes allocating up to 5% of the country's $50 billion reserves into Bitcoin. This push is part of a broader effort to diversify Taiwan's reserve strategy, which already includes 423 metric tons of gold and over $577 billion in foreign currency reserves. Ko highlighted Bitcoin's fixed supply and resistance to inflation as key strengths, calling it a valuable hedge against global economic uncertainty and long-term inflationary pressures. If even a portion of this proposal is taken seriously, it would mark another major step towards sovereign Bitcoin adoption. I'll keep bringing you these daily updates as the story unfolds. Join the free Discord for real-time trading thoughts. Click the like button if you got value from this video. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay updated. And see you in the next one.